Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. However this finds you, I do hope this finds you well. I am not going to be on here for a long time, but I am definitely going to be on here for a time worth having because y'all, get in here. The girls are fighting. Actually, they ain't fighting. They ain't fighting at all, girl. But anyway, what is happening is a girl boss feminism type of conversation where AI, labor, economic survival, all the things, cultural shifts, this is all happening right now, and it's really interesting to witness, to tell you the truth. The conversation has been going on for a little bit. This article, it centers around several high-profile women influencers and executives, including Mel Robbins, Reese Witherspoon, Emma Grede. All encouraged women to aggressively embrace AI. The messaging was basically get on board now or risk being left behind. Now on paper, that sounds empowering, right? Like, learn the tools, adapt, stay competitive. But the response online was not inspiration. It was anger. And I think the anger is telling us something much deeper about where women are right now. Yo, women are tired. I'm tired. Women are tired of constantly being told to optimize themselves in order to stabilize themselves in a system that is destable. The original girl boss era was built during a very specific economic moment. It was the era of hustle culture, of networking brunches, of LinkedIn optimism, side hustles, women's leadership conferences, and having it all. Women were told that if they worked hard enough, if they healed enough, branded themselves well enough, balanced motherhood perfectly enough, and learned enough leadership language, they too could rise and win. But alas, the labor market in 2026, it does not resemble the labor market that those promises were built around. We are watching layoffs hit every sector. Housing costs, child care costs, healthcare costs are crushing people, and now AI is entering the workforce during a period of already existing instability. So when multimillionaire women with massive platforms tell everyday women, don't get left, many women are hearing something else entirely, and I don't blame them. They are hearing adapt fast ho to these systems or they gonna replace you. And that just lands differently. Especially because many women already did everything that society told them to do. They got the degrees, they delayed the children, they leaned into ambition, they built careers, they launched businesses, they monetized hobbies, they learned productivity, they became hyper visible, they sacrificed rest, they sacrificed softness, they sacrificed time, they gave everything. And now many are looking around saying, hold up, wait a minute. What exactly was the reward? The girl boss ecosystem was always symbiotic with corporate culture. Women were constantly being taught how to survive systems that were never actually designed to let most of them win long term. That part. And honestly, I think this conversation gets even more uncomfortable when you bring race into it. Hold on. Because Black women especially have been navigating a labor market where overperformance has been treated as survival. We are well educated. We start businesses at some of the highest rates in this country. We are deeply ingrained and rooted in public sector work, education, healthcare, nonprofit leadership, caregiving, and service economies. Are now facing either layoffs, funding cuts, automation threats, or AI restructuring. Federal employment participation dropped dramatically after government reductions. And that matters because for decades, federal work represented one of the clearest and cleanest pathways into the middle class for Black families. So this isn't abstract, it's real. And I think that's why some of these influencer messages are landing so badly right now. Read the room. It's not because women are anti-tech. Most women are already adapting. Women have always adapted. The frustration, though, is that many people feel that they are being sold empowerment language while structural instability grows underneath them. There's also another layer around fear. Many influencer campaigns around AI are ultimately selling fear of irrelevance. Remember, I talked about this. As a marketer, I know language is everything. So you have the fear of irrelevance, being outdated, being left behind, of professional extinction. And honestly, that fear is already everywhere. You can feel it in workplaces, on said LinkedIn, in the layoffs, in the hiring freezes. Child, the way people talk about productivity right now, everybody is trying to prove that they still matter in an economy obsessed with not only automation, but youth, ethnicity, I said it, and a bunch of other things. And what's especially interesting is that women online are not rejecting ambition necessarily. They are rejecting exhaustion as a permanent lifestyle strategy. And I don't blame them. I think many women are now asking questions that would have been almost too taboo during the peak lean in period. Like, what if hyper productivity is not freedom? What if balance was never actually possible inside these systems designed around extraction? This is the shift that is happening culturally right now, because women recognize when messaging no longer reflects lived reality. Telling women to embrace AI without deeply engaging labor displacement, wage inequity, childcare instability, housing costs, burnout, or the emotional reality of economic precarity, it doesn't make sense right now. And especially the younger women who are entering the workforce, where many traditional career ladders are collapsing in real time. One thing I find personally fascinating is how quickly the public mood around the boss culture has changed overall. 10 years ago, hustle culture was aspirational. But today, many people hear hustle culture language and they cringe. They immediately think burnout, exploitation, being performative, extraction. The cultural reversal happened like that. And honestly, I think it happened because people are exhausted by survival masquerading as aspiration. Now, to be clear, I don't think that women should avoid learning AI tools. I mean, that would be a lie coming from me. I use AI, I speak about AI. I think technological literacy is everything. But I also think that women are asking for honesty and not adaptative advice. They don't want that. They want honesty about who's actually in power, what labor actually means, what it will take economically to be stable. They want honesty about surveillance, about the fact that AI is arriving during one of the most unequal economic periods that many people have ever experienced. And I honestly think that women, including myself, deserve that honesty. Because this moment is not simply about technology, it truly is about trust. And who is getting protected during periods such as these? Who is going to be able to absorb the instability? And who is going to get displaced first? Who is going to profit while everyone else is scrambling? That is why the girls are fighting. And truthfully, I don't think this conversation is going anywhere anytime soon, and it should not. Well, I told you I would not be on here for a long time. But I was on here for a time worth having, and I have no regrets. Now I'm going to lay down, not hustle. Anyway, as always, share this with somebody who needs a little inspiration or maybe some clarity today, somebody who needs some rest or is resting. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and remember, until next time, you are capable of big things.